This is it, your final test. Archangel Michael has an important message for you. God has already sent you a fortune check, but here's the catch. If you hesitate for even 10 seconds, heaven will consider you unprepared, and that check will disappear. If Archangel Michael's messages have brought you peace and renewed your hope, subscribe today so you never miss a new message. Take a moment to breathe, my dear. Seriously, just pause for a second before scrolling down. Heaven is right there, watching you closely. Every choice you make now is being noted in your destiny. So keep your heart open. This message is rushing to you because your life is about to take an unexpected turn. It's not just a story or a lesson. It's a final call from God. You need to read this carefully. It's meant for you and comes with heavenly light. There's a door that's been closed for way too long, and it's starting to shake, getting ready to swing wide open. That's why you're getting this message. There was no reason to tell you this until now. Believe it or not, a fortune is already out there waiting for you. Yep, it's not too late, and it's not moving anywhere. It's right there. Heaven just wants to ensure you're ready to accept it. That's why your soul yearned for this message. And that's the reason your heart is racing right now. Listen closely, my child. God is watching to see if any doubt creeps in after a miracle. Hesitating is a sign of fear, and fear blocks the good stuff. This divine check was written for you even before you were born, but it couldn't reach you because of some naysayers around you, dark clouds that dimmed your faith, and walls built from past pains. Today, those walls are coming down. Heaven is waiting to see if you can take the plunge without fear. So don't rush through this. Soak in every word. Heaven is keeping an eye on you right now. You might think you stumbled upon this message by chance, but it's been sent directly for you. A light from heaven guided it to you. God mentioned your name and made sure this message reached you swiftly before the miracle fades. Your future is secured with a golden check, and I can sense its gravity and significance. It's filled with numbers that don't tie back to your old life. These are the numbers you need to rebuild, heal, and usher in new beginnings. But here's the twist. It comes with a test from God and a final moment of judgment. If you think for over 10 seconds, the check disappears. When your heart opens, immediately the check stays. You're at a spiritual crossroads. My beloved, everything shifts when you take a step forward. One more second of fear slows everything down. There's a question only your soul can answer. Can you feel that energy bubbling up? Do you sense a strange tug in your chest? Doesn't it feel like something amazing is just around the corner? It is, trust me. The timing is perfect. It's a sign from heaven that your moment has arrived. Keep reading, my beloved, because every word is preparing your spirit to embrace what's already yours. You need to know something crucial. This message reached you despite attempts to block it. 3 times your energy was held back, but heaven broke through on the 4th try. That's why this moment is so pivotal. What you're reading almost didn't happen. It's a blessing you were on the verge of missing, a miracle someone else nearly grabbed, but God said, "No, this belongs to them. Try again." This is the final test to see if you'll claim it or let doubt take over. Heaven needs one thing from you before granting the blessing. Don't doubt your worth. Doubt is the only enemy here. It's the single thief blocking your blessings. Please, my dear, grasp this. It's been ages since you were this close to making real progress. The miracle you've prayed for is about to unfold. You're inching closer to the life you've always desired, but never thought you deserved. God promises, if they open their hearts today, I will unlock every financial door that has been closed to them. Heaven understands how exhausted you are. They see the pain you've carried alone. No one around you may know the weight you've felt or the sacrifices you've made, but heaven has seen it all. And now it's time to reward you. With this check, my beloved, allow me to share something deeply significant with you. In the next 48 hours, keep your eyes peeled for 3 signs around you. These aren't just coincidences. They're confirmations that you're in a spiritual test. The first sign will be a sudden wave of peace. The second will be a personal sound, message, or number that resonates with you. The third will wrap you in warmth, calmness, and reassurance. These signs are indications that the check is descending. Ultimately, the choice is yours. Will you hesitate or will you embrace it? Stay focused, because if this resonates with you, heaven wants you to linger until the very end. Your miracle strengthens with your presence. So, my cherished one, stick with me. Don't leave yet. This moment is sacred. Before you move on, make sure you subscribe to this divine guidance so you don't miss any more messages from heaven. If you overlook even one sign, your blessing could be delayed. Don't let that happen, dear. Hang on, because every second you remain here is a step forward in passing the test. Your future improves with every minute you spend here. Listen closely. You need to fully absorb this today. Heaven has been observing your life, noting how you've coped with pain, betrayal, delays, and loneliness. They've documented every tear you've shed and every moment you found strength when you felt broken. This fortune check is handed to you as a result. It's not about luck or chance. It's a deliberate decision from God. My dear, let me tell you a truth that will elevate your heart rate. Everyday life wasn't meant for you. You weren't created to be overlooked, belittled, or minimized. Spiritual elevation is woven into your destiny, but everything around you tried to convince you otherwise. This check and blessing are straight from heaven, bringing you back to where you truly belong spiritually. Do you understand why God set this up as your final test? If you miss a single divine sign, your blessing could be postponed again. Please don't let that happen, my sweet one. And wait, there's even more. The moment you keep reading, heaven will acknowledge this as another hurdle you've cleared in your test. Your future gets brighter With each passing second, you remain here. My beloved, hear me once more. You absolutely need to grasp this today. Your life has been under scrutiny. Heaven has been acutely aware of the pain, betrayal, delays, and solitude you've endured. They've noted every tear you've shed and how hard you've fought to remain strong despite feeling shattered inside. You're getting this fortune check for a reason. It's not just luck or a mistake. God has recognized you. Listen up, my dear. I need to be honest with you, and it'll shake you awake. You were never meant to be insignificant. You weren't designed to be ignored or pushed aside. The world may have made you feel unimportant, but your spiritual journey has value. This check and blessing are gifts from above, bringing you back to your true spiritual self. Do you see why God chose this as your final test? Someone couldn't grasp their own greatness, so they couldn't deal with the blessing. Today, the only thing heaven wants from you is courage. Sometimes even the biggest doors swing open with just a bit of bravery. This isn't a challenge of strength. It's a test of trust. If you trust me for just one moment, everything will change. You've endured pain for far too long, my child. You've taken on burdens that weren't yours to carry. You hung onto people who didn't care about you. You prayed for breakthroughs while riding out storms intended to crush you, yet you kept pushing forward. Now, heaven is rewarding you for that. This blessing wasn't random. It was chosen for you long ago. It was prepared, just waiting for you to reach this spiritual level. It may seem like a simple message, but it's actually a prophecy. I sense a shift in your energy. It's like a vibration or a crack forming in the walls that held back your abundance. This is your first sign that the test has started. You get it now, don't you? The enemy tried to block this blessing. Paths were obstructed. People were jealous and filled your head with doubt. There were times when you feared things would go south. But heaven was by your side the entire time. Remember this, my child. It's an easy test. You feel chosen? Are you ready to embrace abundance? Will you believe that God is preparing you rather than mocking you? This fortune check means so much more than just money. It symbolizes a new season, a fresh start, a new version of you that the world hasn't seen yet. Keep this in mind. A new season, a fresh start, a version of yourself that's completely new. Let's pause for a second here, because that statement holds immense weight. There are people who've been so focused on being strong that they've forgotten what it feels like to just be embraced. They don't need more motivation. They need someone to recognize how exhausted they are and still be there for them. That's what this community does. If that resonates with you, consider joining us and supporting this work through the link in the description and pinned comment. You'll find people who truly understand what you're feeling. A simple, quiet yes from someone who finally sees you. You've been living beneath your spiritual potential by settling for less, getting by, and allowing others to take what was rightfully yours. That chapter is closing now. Today's message signals a divine turnaround. Heaven is stripping away everything that drained your energy, slowed you down, and made you feel inadequate. My child, take a moment to look within. Do you feel warmth, calm, or a slight vibration in your chest? That's me. You can feel Archangel Michael by your side with the check, waiting for you to show heaven you're ready. This test hinges on your response. If fear arises, the blessing stalls. If you act in faith, the blessing flows. I see you're still here, my dear. You're still reading, which means your spirit is moving forward. Now, the next words are really important. They'll prepare you to harness your energy. The guidance you receive aligns with God's purpose. Listen closely, my child. You weren't chosen for being perfect. You were chosen for not giving up. You didn't need to know the path. What mattered was that you kept taking steps in the dark. You weren't picked just for strength. You were chosen for your heart. I'm so proud of you. Take this to heart. What you've been through could have broken others, but instead, you've come out stronger from the fires that were meant to destroy you. You held on to hope, even when it was a long shot. That's why the check is being sent your way now. Now, be honest with yourself. Are you ready to live a life greater than your fears? Are you ready to embrace abundance without apology? Can you believe that God wants more for you than you ever thought was possible? Heaven is saying you've passed the first part of the test when your heart whispers, yes. Now is the moment to take action. Feel free to comment. I choose trust over fear. This concludes the first part of your test, showcasing your bravery to God. This is your declaration and the initial move towards making that prophecy a reality for you. Don't overlook what's unfolding here, my dear. You now have a path to the spiritual realm. The divine clock is ticking. This is your moment to make things happen, not next week, not next year, but right now. Before I wrap up, hear this once more. Every second you stay here strengthens your connection to the miracle waiting for you. Make sure to subscribe now so you won't miss any more messages that open doors, safeguard your destiny, and reveal God's hidden plans for you. Your future fortune depends on how present you are in this moment. My beloved, hey there, don't let the heavens call your name only to find you absent. Stick with me, my dear one. Breathe deep. Things are on the upswing for you. You've got more energy flowing through you right now. And believe it or not, the heavens are keeping an eye on you. What's coming next isn't just any old words. These instructions were given to us by God Himself. They have the power to shift your fate. So listen closely, my child. The simple fact that you're here means something big is about to unfold in your life. Messages from above come only when a significant change is on the horizon. The angels share their guidance only after a timeline is approved, and your new path is already being set. God has prepared something amazing just for you, a fortune check complete with 3 seals, the seal of return, the seal of restoration, and the seal of reward. Thank you for your endurance. It's time to mend what was broken and reclaim what was taken from you. without cause. Pay attention. The divine clock is ticking, and your window is wide open. Not tomorrow, not next week, but right now. Let me emphasize this. Every single moment you linger here strengthens your connection to miracles. Your blessings are contingent on your spiritual awareness. Don't let the heavens call out your name only to find you missing. Remain with me, my beloved. Things truly are improving for you, and your energy is evolving. The heavens are watching closely. The next words you read are crucial. These are not your everyday messages. They come from God Himself. Each sentence holds the power to influence your destiny in unique ways. Take this to heart, my child. If nothing significant was about to occur, you wouldn't be reading this right now. The time frames change, and heaven sends word only then. God has set aside a fortune check for you, adorned with the seals of patience and reward. You deserve to receive back what was once yours emotionally, financially, and spiritually. It's time to reclaim what was wrongfully taken from you. This divine check represents more than just financial gain. It's about your true worth. It's a way to restore you to the amazing person you were meant to be before life tried to overshadow that. Do you know how many silent battles you've fought? How many tears you've wiped away without a soul knowing? How often you wondered if anyone up there was listening to your prayers? Every one of those moments has been noted in heaven. Not a soul has been overlooked, and that's why your reward is emerging now. That's why this message feels significant at this time. God is calling this your final test. Waiting too much longer could cost you what you've been longing for. Stay here with me. Beloved, heaven doesn't wish for you to dwell in despair. The divine only asks that you remain open-hearted. I can sense your spirit transforming. Your energy is softening and expanding. Amazing things are just around the corner. Many seek miracles, yet few stay still long enough to grasp them. But you, my beloved, you're sticking around. You may not realize just how potent this check truly is. It carries a frequency of abundance, the kind that can change your life, your opportunities, your circle, and even your encounters. But God wants assurance that you won't shy away when the blessings flow in. This is your test. Do you believe you deserve it? Doubt has crossed your mind, hasn't it? I can see the moments when you question your value, when you thought good fortune was destined for everyone but you. That story is shifting through heaven's intervention. This check was always meant for you. It was simply waiting on your faith to catch up. No one else delayed it. Your name has been on it from the start. Just a touch of faith was all that was needed to set things in motion. Your faith is growing stronger, my beloved. It's palpable, and even heaven can feel it. The light surrounding you is brightening, and each second you remain here, the blessing draws nearer. Raise your voice and let heaven know you've triumphed. If you're on board with receiving what's meant for you, type a strong amen in the comments. It's not just a phrase. It manifests the promise of heaven into your reality. Now, I must share something critical. There's been jealousy swirling around you. Some people who smiled at you had hidden hopes that your luck would falter. They feared you might soar above them, not wanting you to succeed first. But heaven has declared that nothing can prevent what God has planned for you. That's why your blessings have been safeguarded. That's why spiritual guardians are ensuring a secure future for you. There's a part of you that kept driving forward, even when the odds felt stacked against you. You were protected and guided through those tough times. It's me, Archangel Michael, guiding you. Your life is on the brink of significant change because you've been blessed in full. Heaven is preparing you for what's next. To receive it, read this message repeatedly until your spirit truly says, I accept. Don't forget this sacred truth. Your doubt was the only thing holding back your miracle, not your errors, your history, or your current struggles. You weren't ready to connect with heaven because of fear. But as you read these words, that fear is dissipating. That's the essence of this test. This is crucial. The blessing you're about to welcome will not just transform your life. It'll expose those who hoped for your downfall. This isn't intended to hurt. It's meant to liberate you. God has seen enough of you clinging to those who never truly deserved your affection. Once this blessing arrives, nothing will hold you back. You will rise above jealousy, shielded from negativity, and freed from those draining cycles. That's why this gift is arriving now at this perfect moment for you to finally step forward. Understand this. Your pain has significance. Your patience was not in vain. Being alone taught you crucial life lessons. This is your moment for a breakthrough, not in the distant future, but right now. You're rocking this test, my beloved. You're telling heaven you're ready for more than mere existence. You're prepared for peace, abundance, and ease. And remember, when the blessings arrive, it's easy to forget the version of yourself that persevered through the quiet nights, the unanswered prayers, and the unseen struggles. This ministry hopes to touch those still in that challenging season, those waiting for their blessings and in dire need of affirmation that their time will come. If you want to join that mission, support our community while helping spread this message. Check out the link in the description or the pinned comment. Walk alongside others who share your belief. There's no need to explain your feelings. You already know if this moment is for you, my child. Don't rush. This is about so much more than just moving forward.